Okay. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, sir.
Can you see the screen?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So today our topic is qualitative test for protein, that is through heat and acetic acid. So through the heat and acetic acid test, we will detect the presence of protein in an unknown solution. Okay. We will detect the presence of protein from the unknown solution. Okay. Okay. So the principle of this test. This test is used to detect the presence of protein, that is albumin or globulin in urine. Okay. So in your sample, if there is a protein, we will simply add the acetic acid and heat the solution. And if the solution shows a white color precipitate or white cloud precipitate, that means that the solution contains what? Protein. That means the solution contains protein. Okay. So we will take the unknown sample solution. We will take few mLs of the unknown sample solution, and we will add some amount of the acetic acid, and we will heat the solution. That means the protein, if protein present on the solution, the protein will be coagulate. The protein will be denatured, and it will form a white color precipitate. Okay, this is the principle of this test. There is a heat and acetic acid test. We will apply heat and we will add acetic acid. Okay. Okay. So it is the principle. So this is the principle of this test. This test is used to detect the presence of albumin or globulin in a urine sample or a unknown protein sample. Okay. And this test is followed by heat coagulation test based upon protein denaturation and followed by coagulation that will form a white color precipitate. That means after the addition of this, I mean your acetic acid, then there will be, if there is a presence of protein, then there will be a white color precipitate formed in your test tube. Okay, it is the principle of this test. Next slide you see. Next slide you see the procedure. First you see now you see the procedure of the experiment. First we take 1 ml of the sample solution. Okay, suppose this one is your test tube containing unknown sample, right? Suppose this one is a test tube containing unknown sample, and this is your working test tube. That means in that test tube you will get, so you guys will perform the test. So first you take 1 ml. First you guys will take 1 ml of the sample. Okay. First you guys will add 1 ml here. Okay. 1 ml of your unknown solution. First you guys will take 1 ml of the unknown solution. It is unknown, or a urine solution. Okay. In your exam you will we will give you a unknown solution. Okay, first you guys will take 1 ml of the unknown solution into your working test tube. Suppose it is your working test tube. Okay, working test tube. It is a working test tube. So first you take 1 ml of the sample solution. Okay, then you heat on the upper layer of the test tube. So in that position you guys will apply heat. Okay, in that position you guys will apply heat. That means like this. Wait, I'm going to showing you. You see, like heat in this fashion. You see, they are heating only the upper portion of the test tube in this photo. Is this visible, right? This is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So after addition of the solution, you guys will simply first heat for few seconds or few minutes, okay, like this fashion, okay. Then you guys will add uh, after heating first you guys will take this was your unknown solution, this was your unknown solution, and this was is your working test tube, right? And from that sample solution, you guys will take 1 ml of the solution, okay. Then you heat a little bit, then you apply heat a little bit, okay. Then again, this is the first point, and again in the second step you will add a small amount of dilute acetic acid. You guys will add a small amount, suppose 1 ml, okay. Suppose 1 ml we will add dilute acetic acid, via adding the acetic acid, via adding the dilute acetic acid. This is the second step. First you guys will take 1 ml of the sample solution, okay. Then you heat a little bit, then you again take dilute acetic acid in the test tube in the second step. So while adding the acetic acid, the solution will be coagulate. So if there is a presence of protein, then the solution will coagulate and form a, and this will form a this will form a white color precipitate like
What
this.
is it?
It will form a white color precipitation like this. White cloud appearance will form. This is your practical. Next you see, after the result, it will show like this, okay. This is the after doing the practical, you will see this type of white cloudy appearance on your test tube, okay. That means if your test tube contains protein, after addition of heat and acetic acid, you will see there is a white coloration in your test tube. You see there is a white coloration in the test tube, right? That means your sample contains what? Protein, okay.
Protein.
Okay, this is the heat and acetic
Yes.
acid test. So any question?
No.
So you guys can unmute now and
No, sir.
any question? Okay. I'm going to repeat now again. So we just qualitatively analyze, we will qualitatively analyze the presence of protein in that. Yes, Mehbooba Hazurika, you raise your hand. Say. कुछ क्वेश्चन पूछना है महबूबा हजरिका, so you can unmute yourself and you can ask if you don't understand. Is it okay? Okay. So this test is used to detect the presence of protein in your unknown solution. Suppose the solution can also be a urine sample solution. Okay. Okay. So how this test is formed? So while addition of the acetic acid, the protein will be denatured, and while heating, it will form a white colored precipitate in your test tube. Okay, this is the principle. The heat coagulation test is based on the protein denaturation, which is followed by coagulation that forms a white cloudy appearance or white colored precipitate. Okay. For this is your procedure. First, you guys will take 1 ml of the solution, that is your unknown sample solution. First, you guys will take 1 ml of the unknown sample solution into the working test tube. Then you heat only the upper layer of the test tube. Okay. Next step, you will add some small amount of dilute acetic acid, then heat a little bit. So after this heating, you will find that a white coloration or white color precipitate is formed, which will indicate that your unknown solution contains protein. Okay, this is the test like this. First they heat it, okay, then they are getting the result like, okay, they are getting the white cloudy appearance. This is the heat acetic acid test. Okay, so after this we are done with our practical. We completed all the practical of our syllabus, which are in your syllabus. Okay, right? Okay, the first practical was Molly's test. We done the Molly's test, right? Right? We done the Molly's test.